All right, folks, Elias Funes here, live again for the Union newspaper and Tahoe Daily Tribune, sister paper. So right now I'm off Highway 89 here, just south of Myers, and this is the Christmas Valley area. And as you can see, the Caldor Fire has jumped Highway 89 and is burning up this ridge over here, and also down the backside of this ridge here. So I'd say I'm about southeast of Myers at this point. Wind's picking up. You can see this glow right here in the trees there in front of me. It's starting to get a little more intense there as the wind picks that part of the fire up. I've been standing here for about 20 minutes, getting some still photos and tweeting out some stuff. And every once in a while you can hear some of these just very, very loud, I don't know what you call it, I guess just trees torching. Maybe I can catch some of it on the audio here. So behind me, let's see. So it's really dark kind of over here. If I can get maybe some light on it a little bit. So yeah, there are some structures and stuff back here. I just saw a fire truck driving that way. So they're making sure that all these homes back here, that there's no spot fires happening in the neighborhood, as well as looting protection. There has been law enforcement checking my ID around every corner, which is great, because that's just showing that they're very concerned about looters and people possibly taking advantage of people while they're evacuated and in their worst positions right now. So you could see some trees up on this hillside there have been torching. Keep getting gusts of wind here and there. It keeps dying down a little bit, so that's good. Anytime the wind picks up, it just fans the flames even more. So I've been watching this little glowing spot right there in front of me as it approaches. As you can see, there's multiple vehicles, fire personnel, there's other media up and down Highway 89 right now in the Christmas Valley. So earlier I was at a press conference at the South Lake Tahoe airport there, and it was really smoky, and I'm seeing why now, and it's because all of this smoke is just blowing straight in that direction. Now where I'm standing right here, the wind is kind of behind me, so I've kind of got a little bit of fresh air here right now that I've been breathing. But you can see flames have just been popping up all over this area. So right now I am looking. Wait for these vehicles to go by. Let's see, I'd say I'm looking northeast right now, because this is Highway 89. That's coming from the Myers area over there. So yeah, folks, just wanted to give you guys just a quick visual of what I'm seeing here and what's going on right now. The spot fires were coming from behind me up on the Echo Summit Ridge earlier, and the stop fires were blowing down into this valley, and as you can see, they established quite quickly and moved up this ridge really quick and even started coming down the backside of this ridge. Now, closer towards the intersection with 50 and 89 over there, there's quite a few structures over there, and there's quite a bit of structure protection going on right now. There's a lot of fire resources and CHP and folks over there right now. So anyways, Highway 89 right here is still open for media, so I'm going to drive down it a little bit. I believe the hard closure is at Highway 89 and Highway 88, so I'm gonna drive down and just kind of see what else I can see for a bit. If I can go live again, I will. Wind's picking up a little bit, so I might just kind of sit here and see if it does anything to this, to these trees right here in front of me. You can really hear those trees burning. You can really hear them torching. Almost sounds like waves crashing. It's just a constant. There we go. I can really hear them torching now. You can kind of see some flames there. There we go. Now I'm really watching the wind direction, because if the wind direction changes, I'm going to have to get out of here really quick. So I'm not straying very far away from my vehicle. But so far the wind direction has been pretty consistent, so. Tree torching. So I got out here about 3:30. I drove from Truckee down towards the east side of the Lake Tahoe, and drove that down towards the casinos. There was a long line of vehicles evacuating. Sheriffs, law enforcement, checking IDs at every stop. I'm wearing my full fireproof Nomex gear, so they see me coming and they just kind of wave me through. You can really see some of those hot embers just kind of floating along there. Those are what really have the potential for causing those spot fires, but you can tell this tree or whatever it is that's going up there right now is just sending tons of hot ash and embers just up over this mountain here. There we go. You can really see this area right in front of me starting to go up now. So I'm standing on Highway 89 here. This is a Christmas Valley area. I'd say I'm just about southeast of Myers a little bit. And I'd say I'm looking northeast a little bit. I'm maybe only 3 or 4 miles away from the junction of Highway 50 and Highway 89 near Myers. So just a few minutes ago, we saw some trees torching right here in front of us. So this is on the other side of Highway 89. So some spot fires from this direction, which is where Echo Summit is, up there somewhere, shrouded in all this thick smoke. But the spot fires, in the wind blew out this way and established themselves very quickly. I was talking to a Caldor Fire PIO a little while ago, and he was saying that the spot fires are establishing themselves at a 90% rate. So, 9 out of 10 of those embers that fall down are creating new spot fires. So that just moves the head of the fire along drastically and just creates more issues for firefighting personnel. So once again, wind gusts kind of died down, and as a result, the trees have kind of stopped torching right now. So if we can just get the wind to die down long enough for fire crews to get a hold on this fire, we can continue making some containment. Containment, I believe yesterday was at 19% containment. Today, this morning, containment went down to 13%. Since then, they've gained or added a percentage of containment to 14%. So we're at currently 14% containment of the Caldor Fire. So, folks, just wanted to give you a quick shot of what I'm seeing here. I'm going to log off for now. I'm going to drive up the road and, keep checking back the union's Facebook. I'm going to try and keep, doing more updates and Facebook Lives as I can. Helping out our sister paper today, Tahoe Daily Tribune. Today's normally my day off, so, I always tell them I'm available for anything fire-related. So got the call early this morning, told the family where I was going, and I'm up here now. 34 verse 6. So yeah, this is Elias Funes from the union, and you can see we've got some emergency vehicles cruising this neighborhood here behind me along Highway 89. So, of course, the structures over here, the firefighters are definitely paying a lot of attention to the structures and trying to save as much as possible. Hearing more tree torching, and it's going up again. So let's stick around and record some of this.
Go ahead. I think we're good for right now. We are catching some spots over here, so if you want to head this way towards the
Yeah, last I had heard was acreage had grown by 20,000. So if that's a new number, 40,000, that's new by me. Well, let's walk up the road here a little bit while we're here and already going live. Let's walk up a little bit and see if we see anything different. Definitely something that to note is just the ambient light around here caused from the fire is wild. I was on the Rim Fire, I believe it's 2013, Stanislaus County, and that was the same as this. I mean, there was so much ambient light being put off from the wildfire. But this glow is just bouncing off of this smoke and illuminating everything around us. South Upper Truckee. No, definitely not in the Truckee area that I am aware of. There goes some torching right here. So I am Highway 89 here. That's Highway 89 towards Highway 88, that direction, and Highway 89 towards Highway 50 in that direction. So once again, wind's picking up, and with the wind come the tree torching. Sorry, my location is Highway 89. I'm about 2 to 3 miles away from the intersection with Highway 89 and Highway 50, which is that way. So I'm looking northeast towards this ridge here in the Christmas Valley, where the flames have been fanned up this ridge, and then once again flames coming down the backside. Now more of the structures seem to be back over here in the back. No structure damage in my area that I've seen right here, although I was at the press conference at the airport a little while ago, and they were saying there was erratic fire activity up on the Echo Summit, and that there was some confirmed structure loss up there. Fortunately, though, down here in the Christmas Valley, I have not seen, I cannot confirm any structure loss yet, though, there was definitely a lot of firefighters in the area where the structures were, so I'm not sure if there was any fire down in that area. I did hear on the scanner earlier about spot fires being put out next to some cabins, so that is happening. So here we go. These flames are really torching right here on these trees. Boy, flames are really licking down there. Starting to feel a little bit. But it's really bright here now. Look, just from the ambient light. Wow, look at that torch in there. Big flames going up there. No, I'm looking the opposite direction from Echo Summit. Actually, I was looking at the Echo Summit earlier when I was going live. I was at the base of it, kind of looking up towards the top. But the spot fires have since blown off of the Echo Summit and crossed Highway 89 in the Christmas Valley area, which is where I'm at now. And it's started to make a pretty good run up this ridge here. And fires definitely coming down the back of it over here. The fires along the back side of this ridge are definitely not burning like this on this front side. Yeah, thankfully the fires along the back side of this ridge are a little bit calmer because that's where the structures are and the structure protection is going on. Unfortunately, with all this flame activity going on here, it's just sending more hot embers over this ridge, and hopefully they're not establishing themselves in front of the fire anymore. Pioneer Trail, I'm not entirely familiar where Pioneer Trail is. Containment is at 14% right now. Yesterday, containment was at 19%. Went down to 13% by this morning. It's since come up to 14% containment. I think we're still in the 170-something thousand acres. Over 600 structures have burned. I think the majority of those structures burned, though, are in the were in the Grizzly Flats area. So you can see we've got a good amount of fire media out here as well too. Looks like they're kind of gathered over there, getting some shots. Yeah, the magnitude of this fire is just insane. I mean, this is just one aspect of it here that started in front of the head of the fire. So I mean, this is basically just a very well established spot fire that has now created a new head of the fire. The wind direction, it's tough to say right now. It's blowing from my back. So from, and this is, an unofficial, from where I'm at, but it's blowing from the southeast, maybe towards the northwest-ish. Like I said, I'm not looking at a compass right now, but I'm actually on Highway 89 in Christmas Valley. Highway 88 junction would be down that way. Highway 50 is down that direction. Now, I came from the airport, the press conference they had up there a couple hours ago. And, I was over there and you couldn't see any of this fire activity. You couldn't see a glow. You couldn't see anything. The smoke is just so thick and shrouded in this area. So, there could be a lot more fire activity going on elsewhere from here. I know there is up on Echo Summit, but this is just one aspect of of the Caldor Fire that is right here. Well, I'm going to kind of walk back towards my vehicle a little bit now that we've seen a good amount of this. I've got a firefighter here keeping a close eye on this this ridge right here, the corner of this ridge where the fire has been spotting over. I'd say I'm about 2 to 3 miles away from the Highway 50 junction with 89. To my knowledge, I do not think that it has merged with the Tamarack Fire, but I am not sure. There has been a lot of activity today. Between yesterday and today, at least 20,000 acres in addition have burned. So not quite sure if if it's reached the Tamarack Fire or not. Yes, the entire South Lake Tahoe Basin, if they're not under evacuation order, then it's evacuation warning. But I know a lot of South Lake Tahoe, the city, is under evacuation order. Unfortunately, I do not know where the head of the Tamarack Fire is. I'm sorry. Brooke, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not from here. I'm just kind of up here right now helping out our sister paper, the Tahoe Daily Tribune. I'm from the Grass Valley area, so I'm not entirely sure where the golf course or the animal shelter is in relation. But I am near a few miles away from the Highway 89 and Highway 50 junction near Myers. I'm probably 2 to 3 miles away from that intersection. I'm looking up Highway 89 here, and in that direction would be the Highway 89 and Highway 88 intersection, where to my knowledge there's a hard closure there. So I'm not sure of any of the small little cross streets. I'd have to look at a map right now. But you know, there's structures, there's a neighborhood back here, there's homes. That's all right behind me. So there are some streets and neighborhoods in this area. I'm probably about 5 or 6 miles from the airport. So yeah, the flames have just keep getting fanned up here on the on this ridge. Quite the scene out here. I have not seen any helicopters out here. The visibility is just horrible. So I know that there were some other fires that they were trying to use some of the night helicopters on, and that was successful, but that was when they could see the fire. Now, I mean, the smoke cloud is just so dangerous in terms of visibility. I believe today they grounded. Actually, I don't think it was today. I'm not sure when they grounded the air tankers. I think there were air tankers on the Caldor Fire today. I didn't see them. Like I said, I got to this area about 3:30 today in the afternoon. All right, folks, I think I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to travel up the highway a little bit and just kind of see what I might see down the road. Stay safe out there, folks, and check the Tahoe Daily Tribune, the Union newspaper. We're always posting updates there at theunion.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Elias Funes, The Union on Twitter. We've got a team of folks that are, making updates and stuff constantly regarding these fires. So stay safe out there, folks. And, I know that looking at this scene, it's very harrowing, and folks' property is in danger. But let's just hope for the best, everyone, and let's try not to panic.